So I was sitting in my bed last night when I was just watching a show, winding down for the evening, trying to get ready, to go to sleep in a little bit as I had, school today. As I'm a freshman in college, so I live at home and I had school today. So as I'm trying to do that, I had trouble sleeping, and I've been having a tough time, I guess, being at school because I did originally live at school, and then I transferred to go home to a college closer to me and to live at home because that's just what I preferred. I'm a bit of an introvert, a bit of a homebody. So with that came, I'm gonna apologize for the loud animals and the reduced frame rate here, but at any rate, as I need the wool for the build I'm doing, and you'll see in a minute. But at any rate, as I was saying, last night I really, was just kind of sitting there, and something's been agonizing me lately. What do I want to do, with my life? What do I want to make happen? Like what is my life gonna be? And obviously I'm in my major, so it's obviously you're thinking, oh, it's gonna be that. But is it really that? Is it really something I want to do, like the dream job or whatever? Obviously, we don't all get dream jobs. We don't all have that privilege, but we all at least have the ability to try and maybe reach those dreams and those goals. And after last night, sitting there and feeling that agonizing kind of pain, rather, in my chest, I was like, you know what? I want to do this. I've always, since I was a kid, been interested in YouTube and interested in video games, and wanted to kind of like start, I guess, a bit of a YouTube channel, but I didn't know what that would look like. I really struggled to see what exactly a YouTube channel would look like. You know, for me, what kind of content would I make? But after seeing a lot of these, video games, videos, gaming videos that are like this, where you just sit in front of a microphone and talk, it was, like Minecraft that's been really making a return. Those style videos, it hit me. That's my style. That's what would work for me. And obviously, I'll work it around and, try it. But it's something where it doesn't take up a bunch of my time and I can focus on school. And my now hobby becomes a or I'm sorry, my dream of, now becomes a side hustle. It doesn't have to have all of my energy into it. That's the thing about dreams is a lot of people think you have to be so locked in on it and you can't, can't be anything else. And with that comes anxiety and fear and, an ability of, well, I can't do this now, like I'm nervous, I don't have the resources available to me, I don't have the will, I don't have the support. But don't think of that big picture. Simplify it down like I've done and just do you. And whatever that is, turn it into like a side hustle. And that's what I've tried to do, is turn this into a bit of a side hustle so I don't have to stress about it and I can just do me and have fun doing this and, play video games like I like to do. And it makes it easier. I'm not going to worry about making the perfect cuts or, anything like that, but just sit down in front of a microphone and record. That's what I've been trying to do. And as a kid, growing up, all I ever wanted to do. So why not try and make that a reality? That was my thought. So today, in this video, whoever's listening, if you have a dream and you're scared of starting it, don't be. Give it a try, and if you fail, so what? If you fail, whatever. Back to the drawing board. You don't put everything in it. Your life isn't over. But it's good that you've decided, hey, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to make this happen. And that's what I'm trying to do. How does that look? There we go. That looks better, right? Looks a bit carpety. It is carpety, obviously. A good carpet design, but yeah. So that's where that comes from. I mean, if you have a dream, don't be afraid, man. Just do it, especially if you're out of high school. No one's gonna judge you, man. You know, actually, I want to lower the audio here a bit. I feel like the audio's way too loud for me. Apologies, everyone. There we go. But I mean, don't stress yourself out over this. Like the world's gonna end. It's not gonna end. Your world is just beginning. And the fact that you're willing to maybe take that step, like I am, at trying to maybe make a dream happen, it's already, it's already more steps than most people take. Most people just don't even try. And I'm rambling over my words because you know what? This is my first time, and I know I'm not going to be great at doing this for a while. I'm going to get better. That's the goal. But if I just keep trying and I keep, talking and I find a rhythm, it'll work out for me. Hopefully that's the idea. But I don't. But I still have my college and I still have all that because it's agonizing me to just go to college and get a degree that maybe I'll get a job maybe I won't love. You know, and I get that. That's life. But if there's an opportunity in front of me to maybe get my dream job, like potentially being a YouTuber, as crazy as that sounds and as maybe, foolish or childish, I want to try and make that happen. I'm not going to worry about judgment. I'm just going to worry about me. And with me, there's going to be an opportunity to make whatever I want to happen. And it's just up to me. If I want that, I have to try. I apologize if the gameplay isn't very stimulating or if it isn't very interesting or if I'm running around different places. Mainly because I'm trying to talk and play. I've never really done this, so I'm getting used to that aspect. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and kind of explain exactly this world to you guys on the back half of this video here. So basically, this is my forever survival world. I know it's been a trend on YouTube for a while, and obviously this is mine. I freshly started it. I guess about 2 months ago now, and I don't have full diamond armor. I'm working on getting it all enchanted and stuff, and because I'm trying to take the game slowly and enjoy the game, and to do that, it's my best way to play Minecraft. I'm not a greatest builder, but this is my house, but modern look. I'm pretty proud of it. And I got my barn over there, which I do want to do some upgrades for, but my barn kind of wasn't really necessary to like storage. I think it was mainly I want a barn like the inside, and then have all my animals, and everything. I do want to get some lanterns hanging though, instead of just torches. So I have my animals in here. And then we have the mine over there. Not crazy. I do kind of wish it was attached to a mountain, which I may be moving. And then obviously the village over there. And what I'm building over here is villager shops to trade with instead of just a giant trading hall. But yeah, I want like these shops here. So I got like farmer shop, Fletcher shop, Blackstone shop, and I'm building a library right now. Looks just like a box, but when it's done, which hopefully won't look like that. I need to food first. And this is the village. I intend to expand, and I want to have a big village. And I do want to build a castle at some point in this world. So a lot of plans, and figured why not share them with the world and enjoy. And I like talking. Everyone tells me I'm a very I'm very talkative, and I like to think I'm well spoken. I do think the first maybe half of this video I wasn't very well spoken, but like I said, I'll find my rhythm, and I will always it's like starting a new job, I guess, in a way. I'm a little nervous, but I will get used to it, and I will find a groove here. So, but that's kind of the aspect that I wanted to touch on. So, like I said, if you got a dream, make it, even if it's a hobby, don't be afraid. Just do it. Have fun with it. Don't feel like you're gonna be judged. This is my wheat farm. This is what I call Farm Island. We got sugarcane. And I'm not trying to make like the most automatic things or best redstone things. I'm just trying to like make it look kind of cool and stuff. So obviously we're gonna have mob farms and stuff too. At least I want to have a XP farm over here. And we got sugarcane. We got giant wheat farm, which might put carrots and potatoes. But I do have some carrots already lined up around the bridge over there. And over here we have the bamboo that I just got. The jungle wood and cocoa beans. And this is my parrot. And the cat is going to live in the village that you guys saw. And I have my 2 dogs, which I'll show you guys. But yeah, this is the parrot. He's going to live here. I figured why not? I think it would be a good spot for him. I don't really have a name for him yet. But anyways, while we're here, actually, we do need to get some bamboo. So let's we'll cut down the longer ones here. So I do want to make some scaffolding. But anyways, that's what I wanted to touch on. Because I just want to tell people, go for those dreams, Don't be afraid. No one's going to judge you. Especially if you're out of high school. And if you are in high school and you want to, chase a dream, don't tell anyone about it. Like, it's the old cliche, like, you know, but it's true. I mean, just make it a you thing, you know, and that's all you can do. So, you know, that's the best way you can do things. And I remember being in high school and I had dreams, but especially when you're in high school, I promise life maybe it'll get a little lonelier, I guess, if you know, but life certainly does get a bit easier, and you know, it's I guess more safe and sound. I think maybe there's some people that disagree with me, and I think it's just based on my experience. But in my personal experience, I feel like my life has just gotten better. Like I have more time for my hobbies, and I just feel like I'm happier. College, you have a little more freedom in your overall schedule and how you do things, so that plays a big role in the things. It really does. So I do want to expand the bamboo a little bit. So all right, how do I make scaffolding? I actually don't know what crafting is. Feel like that would be a bit important. But I'm not going to make this video too long. Probably just going to go to the 15-minute mark at most. And yeah, so let's see. Because I realized when I was building all this stuff, I was like, you know, scaffolding would make this really easy. I don't know why I have it there. Okay, here we go. So, I would just string. Okay, I think I have good enough. If I need more, I'll just get some spiders. But, so, yeah. But last night it really hit me. I was sitting in my room watching a show, and I was like, you know what? Like, something's bothering me. Like, I've been upset for the last couple weeks and the last couple days, and you know, I think my girlfriend could kind of sense it, you know, that something was bothering me, but I kind of didn't know what, you know. And last night I got home from work, and I sat with myself, and I just was like, you know what, I want to be happy, and even if this fails and this doesn't work out, I will be happy knowing that I tried, and that's all it is for me. So I need string, completely forgot about string, but yeah, just knowing that I gave it a shot. And even if that shot didn't work out, I at least tried, which is more than a lot of people out there. Alrighty. So let's see. By the way, these are my dogs. We got Maggie and Oscar. Pink wool for Maggie. She is a girl. And let's see. Okay, so scaffolding. Alright, here we go. I don't use all my string. I'm not gonna, because I don't have a ton of bamboo, so yeah, I'll use 12. There we go. I don't need a ton of scaffolding. That's perfect, actually. You know, I am gonna need a chest for jungle stuff, though. I just realized. Well, I guess I could just put it in the wood category. Actually, yeah, that would work. So, yeah, that'll work. That's fine with me. It is a form of wood, I believe, or at least in this game, you can craft sticks out of it. So, oh yeah, bamboo wood. So yeah, it's a form of wood. Yeah, I forgot about bamboo wood. Oh my gosh, common sense clearly doesn't exist around here, I guess. All right, I do need more spruce, but I don't want to chop down my own spruce forest that I created. So we'll see here. I have some here. Oh, we may have to go on a journey to a spruce forest, which I will do if needed. But I need glass. I think I have some glass over here. Fill in its windows. Here we go. Alright, that's what I needed, is scaffolding. So, alright. Alright, so we'll go over here. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon. But in summary, if you got something that you want to do it on the side. Don't be afraid, you know, just do it. Have fun with it, you know. If it's something as simple as YouTube, or maybe it's something not as simple as YouTube, you know, don't be afraid to at least give it a shot, because you'll thank yourself for at least trying. If you never try, then you'll never know. It's scaling. Oh, there we go. Just got the carpet there. You know, so. Because if you don't try, then you'll never know, like I said, and, you know, if you never know, then how, you know, how can you, yeah, it's going to be something that you're not going to be happy with yourself. So, at least give it a shot. Alright, so this window here, we're going to dig out this. I probably should do panes, actually. I'm going to do panes, so. Do glass panes. But I will wrap this up, get those panes in, and then That will be it. I don't want to make less paints. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, I love video games, but Lord Almighty, sometimes I'm not the best at that. But yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. That is very uneven. It's fine. Oh, that's why scouting is so good. I forgot how much I love scouting. I'm messing up the design here. Oh, you're like this. You're like this. Like one here. Be good. Oh, wait a minute. That actually kind of looks good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Put that there. And let's maybe some of this. That's a staircase. Hold on. Problema. So yeah, this is the library shop. I have some plans for. So. Oh, I didn't actually dig out the ones over there, so. Alright. One here. There we go. And okay, good. Is it already night again? I feel like I just slept. Maybe I didn't sleep. I don't know. Dig this out. Okay. Alright. And I'm gonna wrap it up. And I'll put the things in after. Since getting it. Alright, well yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to touch on. Don't be afraid. Make it a bit of a side hustle. You know. But at least try, so you at least know. If it's bothering you, just give it a shot. Alrighty, well I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys all next time.